Good afternoon, Gerry, and just to commend you both on your presentation but also on your decades of work to achieve peace, because I think it's a peace that has lasted and has brought untold fortune to Irish people and to British people alike, and I suppose to remember our friend and comrade Martin McGuinness, who walked that journey with you. And I'm going to start with a question, because in relation to a quote from Martin McGuinness that you included in your presentation, he said, "I am so confident in my Irishness that I have no desire to chip away at the Britishness of my neighbours." And then you also say, with regards to the Unionists, this is their land, their home place, and the Good Friday Agreement is there to protect them and protect their rights and so forth. So I suppose, do you think the Unionist people are hearing what nationalists are saying to them about guaranteeing them their cultural and identity rights in a new United Ireland? And I suppose a point that's made here often is that civic unionism is often far ahead of political unionism. Would you agree with that as well, in having conversations about the future of this country?
I think civic unionism is reflecting. Some of them are changing. Some are no longer unionist. If you look at the Ireland's Future events where people from Northern Protestant background, I was in an event in Derry last week organised by Sinn Féin. It's a commission into the future of Ireland, and one young woman spoke eloquently, told us that both her parents voted unionist, and that was her background, but that she had moved to, on the basis of the need for rights, to the position that the people should be determined in the future. So there are those changes. Now, it's impossible to quantify them. You know, I probably talk to more unionists than most people, with perhaps the exception of the Sinn Féin Northern reps, and there's definitely this this move, but again, clearly unionist political leaderships have decided not to engage. But then we have this new organisation, which was just launched recently, which I think is welcome. It's an organisation to keep the union, and I think that's a welcome development, because apart from anything else, that's the unionists now formally engaging in debate. And for those of us who want the contrary, another position that gives us the opportunity to listen and to talk to them. I think we have to be a bit sort of hard jaw about some of this. The orange is here. It's here to stay. Now, you may think whatever you want about them, but that's what they see, and it's part of our tradition, and it's part of our national flag, this marching tradition that they have, and that goes off without any remarks up in Rosnowla. So we just need to factor in that for a section of the people that's important, whatever it is, the marching order. So the Orange and its institutions and the other loyal institutions need to be very, very assured. They probably, some of them, fear that they're going to be suppressed, that they're going to be prevented from doing what they do. And then, you know, sectarianism is one of the huge unresolved issues on this island, and that has to be tackled. It served the purpose for the elites because it divided people, and we have to make sure it doesn't serve any purpose in the future. And particularly, again, I come back to this, just good neighbourliness. There has been this awful family dispute where neighbours were killing neighbours and people were severely traumatised and bereaved as a result. So there needs to be a healing process. There needs to be an effort. And I mean, Irish government ministers should be every day in the north. They'll be welcome. They should be going about the businesses. They should be working and listening. And there's been some great work done by successive presidents here, opening up the Irish to people from that tradition. So all of those, as well as, of course, engaging with the political leaders. And tactically, as I said, they have decided not to engage at this stage, but engage they will at some point. And what we have to do is to make it a very, very welcoming engagement, a very warm engagement, a very reassuring engagement to them.